Tesla stock is correcting today as it triggered the top signal it gave us yesterday, just under its key resistance level over here, which we did discuss in yesterday's video, by the way. Now, despite this correction, today's candlestick seems quite bullish, and Tesla is still trading above its main support levels. Therefore, in this video, we'll see what to expect from Tesla stock, and we will study the most important key points to watch from now on. Welcome to the Finance Hydra channel. My name is Nathan, so let's see what's going on here on Tesla stock. First, on the daily chart, we see that Tesla yesterday, it did a classic gravestone doji candlestick pattern, right? It did this candlestick pattern under a major resistance level at 191, which was a previous top level on April 12. And we triggered this gravestone doji, meaning we are doing a pullback right now. Any pullback to the 177 or maybe even to the 21 EMA area is supposed to be just a harmless pullback, not a reversal structure, because the main trend is still bullish. As long as Tesla keeps doing this pattern of higher highs, higher lows, the trend will remain bullish. By finding a support level around this area and doing a meaningful bullish reaction, all we can do is to assume that the bullish bias will just persist. This was just a bottom, higher than the previous bottom as usual, in order for Tesla to trigger another bullish pivot point. This is how the main trend is behaving right now since April 27, alright? This is it. Very simple situation. Now, today, Tesla reached its support area. We almost hit the 177 line over here, and we are already reacting. This is a quite good and bullish signal. There are a few problems with this movement, and I'm gonna talk about these problems later. But right now, all we can do is to assume that Tesla is stabilizing above a support level. Is this a crystal clear bottom signal? Well, not yet. Maybe it will, but right now it feels like Tesla lacks more confirmation, in my humble opinion, right? But it is good to see Tesla stabilizing in this area. The trend is still bullish. It is doing a pullback, yes, but the trend is still bullish. Nathan, what would convince you that Tesla is going to reverse this bullish bias? If Tesla does a lower high, lower low, right? If Tesla triggers a bearish structure, then okay. We are going to head down. We are going to seek lower support levels, maybe the 165, maybe the 154 again, and this is it. But as long as we see, as long as we see Tesla doing this ascending movements over here, higher highs, higher lows, the trend will remain bullish. As long as Tesla remains above the 177, above the 21 EMA area down here, the bullish bias will persist. Alright, now if we take a look at the broad market, we see some weird signals because unlike Tesla, the S&P is correcting, but it is not stabilizing at all. It is just crashing. We see nothing but a massive bearish candlestick pattern today, losing the 21 EMA. Tesla is still above the 21 EMA. Now, some people might get upset when I start analyzing other stuff besides Tesla, but guys, remember, Tesla is part of a gigantic puzzle called the stock market. The broad sentiment is going to affect Tesla, at least to a certain degree, okay? Maybe sometimes Tesla will be detached from the broad market, right? But these movements are short-lived. They don't last too long. And in the end, Tesla will just follow the broad sentiment. And it is going to be very difficult to see Tesla reacting while the entire stock market is dropping, okay? We see the S&P crashing, losing the 21 EMA, doing nothing but a massive bearish candlestick, and this is it. We don't see any bottom signal. Maybe it is going to find the bottom signal over here, right? Because we are getting close to a support level, but this is it, okay? We don't see any meaningful bullish reaction on it. And tech stocks are also crashing as well. Tech stocks are also correcting. We see the Nasdaq index correcting over here, approaching its 21 EMA. And maybe this is something good because because the broad market tech stocks over here, the Nasdaq index is correcting, but it is still in a bull trend. As Tesla is still in a bull trend, tech stocks are also going up over here. It feels like the Nasdaq index is doing a pullback to its 21 EMA, and this is it. Any bottom signal around the 21 EMA might be just an opportunity to buy, because the trend is clearly bullish, right? It is quite normal to see the Nasdaq index dropping after reaching a very strong resistance level over here from August 2022, right? We are doing a bearish candlestick right now, which maybe it is a dark cloud cover, I don't know, indicating that we could drop to lower levels, but this is it. It is not going to completely ruin the bullish bias over here on the Nasdaq index. And maybe Tesla is going to behave in a similar way, right? Maybe we are gonna, we have yet more downside left, right? Tesla still could correct to lower levels without necessarily ruining the bullish bias over here. And this is a very natural movement for Tesla stock, okay? The trend is still bullish. In my humble opinion, what's the most challenging key point for Tesla right now is not necessarily the 191 resistance level, but the fact that this resistance over here is very close to another major resistance in the weekly chart. We see this gigantic bullish flag over here, and in order for Tesla to actually fly again, we gotta break this bullish flag upwards. It feels like this week we are losing momentum because we got very close to this purple line over here again. Just like the Nasdaq index found a very strong resistance over here, Tesla has its own major resistance level to break. It is not gonna be easy, and in my humble opinion, it is not gonna be this week or maybe even next week, but it is just a matter of time again, in my humble opinion. By breaking this bullish flag upwards, I do see Tesla retesting its all-time high in a few months. Right now, Tesla is still inside this descending channel. It is not doing any breakout over here, so there is no bullish thesis long-term speaking on Tesla yet. Although mid-term speaking, it is clearly bullish because it is doing higher highs, higher lows. We see some problematic resistance levels on it right now. And of course, if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram because I'm posting very nice and interesting stuff over there. Today I did a post on Tesla stock, so come on, follow me over there to keep in touch with my daily life here in Brazil. Do you want to trade with me? Join the top 5% community. Take a look at my website. The link is in the description of this video. Now remember, to me, at least, right, to me, the most important thing is to see how Tesla is going to react above its dual support level made by the 177 and the 21 EMA area over here. If we see a bullish signal, maybe there is still hope. Maybe Tesla is going to do just another bottom signal above a crystal clear support area, above the previous support level over here, just to trigger another pivot point. So Tesla is looking quite promising right now. It is, okay? It is looking very promising. The main challenge over here is, of course, this resistance area over here, mid and long term speaking, and the indices. The indices must do a proper reaction, and then Tesla is going to fly very high like a rocket. Alright? Consider subscribing this channel because you have watched it so far and you're not my subscriber. Come on, subscribe this channel. Click on the like button to support me as well because I'm here every single day to keep you guys updated on Tesla and on other stocks. Thank you very much for your audience, my dear friends. Stay safe. See you guys tomorrow.